Hey guys, this is video number 12 in my transition series. I am officially 11 weeks on testosterone. I took shot number 12 yesterday. As far as any kind of changes going on, the shots are hurting a little more. There is a bit of a muscle change back there, so that's always good. The voice sounds like it feels like too, that it just keeps getting deeper and deeper. I think it was deeper than it was a few weeks ago, which is a little surprising, but it's always good. Of course, I'm not going to complain. I'm having some trouble singing actually because it's getting deeper and I'm having some trouble finding my pitch. So I'm hoping that once it's done changing that it'll be a little easier for me to find it. But I'm enjoying the change, so I mean, if it's going to get deeper, I'm all for it. So as far as any other changes coming around, I have actually started working out again today, so we're back on that workout wagon because I really want to get a good toned body. My facial hair game is pretty strong right now. You probably can't see it on the camera because my beauty face feature I think is on, so it kind of makes it so you can't see any of the facial hair, and I don't want to do a close-up right now because my skin's still kind of breaking out. Anyway, the hair up here, of course, is getting thicker. I actually have quite a bit of hair on my neck on both sides, so Andrew Luck neck beard game is coming into play. I'm actually getting hair on my chin. You can't see it there. I have two coarse hairs right here on my mini baby soul patch. Getting a little bit of hair right here. This side seems to be growing a little more than this other side. You might actually be able to see a little bit of the shadow in the video. Funny enough though, no hair in this whole region right here, so that's kind of interesting. I'll have to ask my brother if he saw the same kind of thing going on when he was getting facial hair. But my eyebrows are actually getting a little fuller, not anything crazy. But I'm so happy about that because I've always had sparse eyebrows, and to me, my eyebrows, I've always had one that looked normal and then one that looked really funky. So the funky one's actually coming in pretty nicely. Thick eyebrows would be great. I wouldn't mind that at all because that was a fly. Living with sparse eyebrows kind of sucks. I mean, it's not the worst thing you can live with, but you know, it looks noticeably weird. To me, it always has. Maybe I'm just paranoid about it. I did have one person point it out though, and it was an awkward moment. Anyhow, at this point, I want to take a moment to congratulate the Cleveland Cavaliers and LeBron James on their championship win last night. Cleveland isn't my team per se. I'm about Miami and Charlotte, but LeBron James has for a long time been a hero of mine. He's kind of been a beacon for me during this transition, and you might be wondering, what does Bron have in common? What could he possibly have in common with a chubby, awkward trans guy? So, don't let me lose you yet. You might hate Bron, but don't hit stop yet because I have an interesting analogy as to why he's been a beacon for me. When you think about it, LeBron has a lot of hate towards him. He's been hated by a lot of people. He is hated by a lot of people. Hated by a lot of folks who have never even done as little as shaking his hand. People who have never met him face to face. Yet he continues to be successful. He doesn't let other people's perception of him drive who he is. He's true to who he is. He's good at what he does. And he's confident about it. And that has always been a bit of a beacon to me because there's so many people who just would hate the trans community, who do hate the trans community, and who have shown me hatred through message boards or whatnot. Luckily not on YouTube. I've been really fortunate for that. I mean, I'm sure if these videos become more popular, it'll happen, but it's not going to shake me. It's not going to take me off my course. LeBron's been a beacon to me in that way, is that none of that ever throws him off course. He continues to do what he does, to be the best kind of leader that he can be, to be the best man that he can be. And I've always really identified with that because I know what it's like to have so many people en masse just hate you. Yeah, they really don't know anything about you. They know their perceptions, and their perceptions most of the time aren't even correct. So, in a lot of ways, Bron has been a beacon to me. So, LeBron, if you're out there watching this, thank you, man, because I needed to hear your words last night because I had kind of a rough day yesterday, and just to hear you say what you did after the win, I needed to hear that. So, if you're still wondering why I love LeBron, you know, we'll talk. But you know what? He's mine to love. So if you don't feel the same way, I don't care. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you all again for your support. I'm super fortunate to have your support, and I am very happy to have it, and I'm always very thankful to have it. My dog's whining now because I'm not paying attention to her. But I will have more updates to come, of course. I have a doctor's appointment this week, so they're going to give me a little update, see how I'm doing. I think things are going pretty well so far. The facial hair actually is coming in really quickly. There's a lot of trans guys I've talked to who say they don't even begin to see it till about a year. So for me to be on it for a little over 2 months and have the hair game going pretty strong right now, I'm really grateful for it. But until then, I will see you all later. Thanks again for viewing. Please feel free to spread my links around out there, especially if you have people who are curious about the transition process. I'm a pretty open book. So until then, guys, thank you and have a good one.